A music video from Evan is coming up in the next 15 minutes. You will see this on your screens. But right now, it's all about AGNEZ Mo, and here's the exclusive MTV interview with AGNEZ Mo. All right, very excited to have my good friend AGNEZ Mo joining us on the Livestream. You and I have hung out a bunch of different times in New York City, never on MTV though, so this is cool.
I'm thinking I should do more interviews this way. I look at everything in the on my phone, and I'm like, it looks freaking professional.
These are just really historic and incredible times we're living in. How have you just personally been, holding up through it all?
Of course, I am grateful the fact that I can be, with my family, like hang out with my niece and just like have incredibly amazing conversations. But I've been really, what's the word? I guess horrified. I think we both can agree how racism and violence are not to be tolerated anywhere. So I definitely support the peaceful protest, and I think this change is long overdue. I think it's really time for us to start educating ourselves and start listening.
Well, you've brought light to dark times to many of your fans. And if you look at the YouTube comments on the new Promises video that you put out there just in the recent weeks, because I understand this wasn't necessarily supposed to come out right now.
I guess it's just meant to be, because we did that last year. We didn't even think of when we were going to release it, because it's kind of like a gospel song. It was so organic. We didn't plan any of it. And I believe that a lot of things that happen in my life organically, usually that's what's the best. Like it went #1 immediately in Indonesia, and then #1 in Singapore.
Well, congratulations. I mean, it's well deserved. Again, it's just a gorgeous song. Do you have any just message or like advice for young people sort of navigating 2020?
I can make like a 2-hour speech for this, just based on my experience. Don't be afraid to slow down and enjoy the process. It's always like a competition of who's the fastest, not like who's the furthest. And I think this whole situation right now, it forced us to just sit still and watch and listen and start appreciating people, start, learning about new things. Looking at what's happening right now, I think 2020 is probably the most important year. Don't be afraid to take the time to slow down and sit still.
We can always go viral on TikTok tomorrow, kids. All right, let's get into some questions. This comes from Scream on Twitter, and they're curious if any EPs are in the works for later this year.
We actually got like 2 EPs done, but again, with this whole thing that's happening, I don't think it's sensitive for me to just, hey, let's have a good time. Whether or not I'm gonna put out an EP now, I don't know. I hope so. Maybe like the beginning of next year.
AGNEZ Club _ on Twitter, asking about tour. Of course, the touring industry is totally up in the air right now. From the artist side, though, do you have any insight into that? Like what your outlook is, what you're hearing from people in terms of like anything this year? Is it more of a next year thing?
I was supposed to be on the road with Dinah. Shout out to Dinah Jane, my girl. We were so excited about it. We were like, what are we gonna do on the road and this and that, but we don't really know when we're gonna go on tour because of the social distancing. We can't have audience just yet.
This comes from Lamb AGNEZ Mo, I believe their name is. What stresses you out? They want to know. You always look so in control, AGNEZ.
Stupid, ignorant people.
Yeah. And
I have such low patience and low tolerance for that.
Freddie Ross wants to know, do you have a Google alert for your name?
I believe maybe my management has that. You know what? I believe that my fans know more about me than my management. Yeah. I don't know.
Bim16 challenges you, really. How would you define yourself musically in just 2 words?
Oh, AGNEZ Mo.
Okay. I'm going to steal that one. Daniel Alexander wants to know, how high is your vocal range?
One of my vocal coach told me that I'm what is it called? Sopracuta or something. So basically it's like higher than soprano. I think my fans has some YouTube videos literally about how low I can go and how high I can go. Yeah. But I guess there's a YouTube link for that, and you can Google it.
Butterfly over on Twitter wants to know, how do you prepare, Agnes, to get back up again after so many things have happened throughout your career and life? And I think that's kind of a great analogy to, maybe people are going through hard times right now.
Again, what I said before, to learn how to sit still and enjoy the process. And that's what my mom always reminded me. I mean, she's such an amazing, strong woman. And she always told me, Agnes, don't forget to be happy. It sounds so cliche, but it's like so right.
Very cool. Let's get into your, this is a request show at the end of the day, and this week's theme is all about solo legends. Is there anybody that you looked up to, or just a, particular music video maybe?
Oh, Mariah Carey, We Belong Together. I love that song a lot.
Song.
We Belong Together. Yeah.
From Agnes Mo to you guys right now, it's We Belong Together by Mariah Carey.